Simone, a lot of really great work out there tonight from a lot of your girls. What was the highlight for you?
Actually, the win. It's always the win. I'm happy with the win. I just think that we did eventually push on with it. I just think there were some really great connections and good ball movement and speed of ball movement. And just defensively, there was some excellent work, back in the circle. So, there was some really good passages, attack and defence, and to push it on to 19 in the end. I'm really happy with that, particularly coming off the bye, because I'm not always comfortable coming off the bye, to be honest.
Yeah, well, coming off the bye, you spoke before that, and we asked you before the game about the players you thought looked a little flat in the last game they played. Did you see a contrast today?
Oh, definitely. They certainly were really focused and knew what they wanted to do out there on court, but sometimes when you haven't had that kind of intensity of match play for a couple of weeks, it can sometimes take a few minutes, 5-10 minutes to go, oh yeah, this is right, that's right, this is what it's like. So I think they worked their way into the game through that first quarter and built on it each quarter, which was great.
Now, you had Karen Bailey out there for 3 quarters and Kath Cox for 1. Is that an ongoing struggle to work out how those two or the 3 goalers fit in with each other?
No, not at all. Certainly it was, Karen and Tegan have obviously been starting for us throughout the year, but at different times in the game you might need that change up, and we're really fortunate to have someone of the calibre of Kath to be able to provide that and step out on court in that last quarter like she did. And absorbed the body and was pretty smart with what she did out there and finished off with the shot. So we're in a really fortunate position. Karen and Kath are very different, and we just started to get sucked in a little bit with the defence of the Fever. So with Kath out there, she reset us again.
And Liz Watson, another player who we've spoken a bit about this year, awarded with an Australian squad selection. How have you seen that combination with Madison kind of develop over the season?
It has developed. You spoke earlier on about the connections with Maddie and Tegan, and it certainly is developing with Lizzie. And this is what I like about a centre too, she's not, you don't necessarily notice her, she's not like a million different moves, she just times it, sees the gap, comes in, she's that following, trailing sort of, and feels the gap around Maddie, which is when you've got someone as dynamic as Maddie, she does that job really well. That's certainly been developing across the season. It's been a huge learning curve for Lizzie. She takes it in her stride, but also what's nice is that combination with Kate and Lizzie as well. They've come through underage together, and I enjoy watching that develop and that teamwork between them as well.
Well, congratulations today and thanks for joining us.
Great, thanks Cheryl.